A ball is fired straight upward at an angle of 90 degrees. It rises, slows down due to gravity, and falls back to its starting point. Since there is no horizontal velocity, the horizontal range is zero. Now the launch angle is reduced, while the initial speed remains the same. The ball follows a curved path and begins to move horizontally, producing a horizontal range. As the launch angle is decreased further, the horizontal distance traveled by the ball increases. At a launch angle of 45 degrees, the ball travels the maximum horizontal range. If the launch angle is reduced below 45 degrees, the ball hits the ground sooner, and the horizontal range decreases. Thus, the range is maximum at 45 degrees, and it decreases for angles both above and below 45 degrees. How launch angle affects horizontal velocity and time of flight. The horizontal range of a projectile is equal to the horizontal velocity multiplied by the time of flight. The launch velocity can be split into two components: the horizontal component, which depends on the launch angle, the vertical component, which also depends on the launch angle. The horizontal velocity is equal to the initial speed multiplied by the cosine of the launch angle. As the angle decreases, the cosine value increases, so the horizontal velocity becomes larger. The vertical velocity is equal to the initial speed multiplied by the sine of the launch angle. This vertical velocity determines how long the ball stays in the air. A larger vertical velocity means the ball rises higher and stays in the air longer. A smaller vertical velocity means the ball lands sooner. At very high angles, the ball stays in the air longer but moves forward slowly. At very low angles, the ball moves forward quickly but does not stay in the air long enough. At 45 degrees, the horizontal and vertical components are balanced, allowing the ball to stay in the air long enough while moving forward efficiently. That is why the projectile achieves its maximum range at 45 degrees when the initial speed is constant and air resistance is neglected. Therefore, changing the launch angle changes both the horizontal velocity and the time of flight, and the combined effect of these two factors determines the range.